All right, how about the horse joke one more time, huh? So, once upon a time, there was this horse that lived in a, pretty small barn. He turns his TV on one day, and this is back when MTV used to play music videos and not all this reality bullshit. And he turns the TV on, and, a Jimi Hendrix show is playing. And the horse grows, fond of this guitar player, and he says, I kind of want to learn guitar for myself. So he goes out, he gets like a little part-time job, and so he saves up, buys like a nice old Gibson SG. He starts playing along to the show every time it's on, and he eventually learns like the whole Jimi Hendrix's first album. So he thinks, he's like, hey man, I kind of want to start a little cover band of my own. So he calls up his friend the Pig. Back in the day, he used to play the bass, and he says, hey Pig, you want to be in my cover band? I've been rocking out to this show a little bit. The Pig says, yeah, man, I'm totally down. I still got the bass. So, they start playing together, and the Pig learns every song on Jimi Hendrix's first album. So, eventually they're trying to grow the band more. They call up the Cow. They say, hey, Cow, we know you used to play drums back in college. Why don't you, join us, join our little group here? And the Cow says, hey, I totally would, guys, but I actually sold the drum set a while back. I don't have it anymore. I don't got the money right now to buy a new one. So they all get jobs, and they buy the Cow like a really nice drum set, right? And the Cow learns every song on Jimi Hendrix's first album. So one day, all the animals are jamming out, and the farmer walks into the barn and sees them all playing, and he says, hey, you guys are my animals. I want to join this. I want to join this band, and I could sing. I know English. And so they all start playing together. They start playing at local bars and, opening for bigger bands. And eventually, they're touring around the nation. They're going down the West Coast. They're working their way across the country. And one night, they just finished a show in London. They get a call. The horse takes it. He's the main man. And it's from Conan O'Brien himself. Conan says, hey, horse, I want your band to open for me this Saturday. So, why don't you fly down, sign some paperwork, and then your band can fly down afterwards once everything's all said and done, So the horse flies over. He gets there overnight. The horse gets to his place. It's a very nice hotel. A week passes, and he calls up the rest of his band. He says, hey, guys, the show is tomorrow morning. Why don't you guys fly down tonight? So they do, the Pig, the Cow, the farmer, all hop on a plane over to California. So as they're flying over the ocean, tragedy strikes, and the plane unfortunately crashes. There was no survivors. The Pig, the Cow, the farmer, all dead. The horse wakes up the next morning, and he hears the news, and he's completely distraught, man. Those were his friends. He's like stumbling around his house. He doesn't know what to do. Yeah. He finds the bathroom. He downs all the ketamine that he can find. And so, he starts tipping back beers. He hops in his car. He's like swerving everywhere. And he makes it to the closest bar. He almost crashes into the place. And he walks in, and the bartender, he sees he's in a terrible spot. And he goes, hey man, why the long face?